Welcome back to Ben's Garage. Today we're going to do some work on the Range Rover TD6. Yes, I hear you say, some actual mechanicking from Ben's Garage. Our regular followers will know what's happening with this car, but for any of you that haven't been following our exploits, going over to mum and dad's with the trailer with the TD6, and almost there, it went pop. Loss of power, and a lot of air noise coming out. So I don't know for sure, but I think it's the turbo to intercooler hose has popped. Bearing in mind this car is now 18 years old, and it's only done about 130,000 miles. But today I'm gonna BMW, in their infinite wisdom, with this 6-cylinder engine, the turbo is underneath the air filter housing. The air filter housing is part of the rocker cover, and from what I've found out on the internet, you've got to take the injectors and the inlet manifold off to get the rocker cover off. I don't know how true that is, but today I'm going to get it jacked up, get underneath and see if I can get up from underneath. If I can't get up from underneath, I'm going to see if I can get to it through the wheel arch. And if we can't do either of those, we're going to have to do it from the top, which won't be so much fun. But I've put the suspension on maximum height. We've got the tailgate open. That way the suspension's not going to level itself. We're going to jack it up, put axle stands under it. Always use axle stands. Doesn't matter how good your jack is, always use axle stands. Safety first. Danger doesn't take a day off. Do you like that? Yeah. So right, we're going to get over here. I'm going to I'm going to switch cameras to the action cam. We'll call that Ben cam, shall we? The Ben cam. And we'll get it jacked up, and we'll get underneath it and see what is what. See you under the car. No, there's no tray where I'm putting that. Oh. But
well, I can see one's under it.
Well, the car ain't going to come down on my foot, is it? The wheel might. No. Didn't think I'd bloody need them. Plan B, we're going to look from the top. So it doesn't look like we can get from underneath, so we're going to have to do it from the top. Drop the suspension all the way down, batteries at it again, so we had to put the booster pack on. Luckily the suspension comes down with just power and the ignition, you don't have to have it running. So I'm going to see now if I can pull myself up and stand up at the car to work on this engine. So Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here? 1, 2. Have you got the chair?
Yeah. Do you want me to leave the chair where it is?
Yeah. See a pissing thing.
You got your old glasses on.
I know, I didn't want to wear my new ones.
The ones that might actually show you what you're doing.
No, it's because it's dark down there. Whew. This is going to be a bit of a task. I can stand up for so long. I need to get a light on the job really.
Best we can do is that torch.
Oh yeah, that'll be fine. I do wonder if we're going to have to take that rocker cover off though. But I can't see where the intercooler is. I'm going to consult the manual. We've got the Rave manual on the computer. Hopefully I can find out how to get to the intercooler hose. It looks like I might have to, just to get my hands down there to see what I'm doing, to take the rocker cover off. It's not a big problem and it's not a big job taking it off, but it'd been in the wheelchair, standing up and having to do it, and so we might come back out another day and get the tools out.
Just hope yourself up.
Day 2 on the Range Rover. I've tucked the camera around here because it's a little bit blowy still. I'm just hoping you're not going to pick up all the wind. I've downloaded another Rave manual. I did have a Rave thing for this car, but it had like owner's handbooks, a service. It wasn't a service. It told you what things were on the engine, but it didn't give you a breakdown. But I've been back onto the full fat Range Rover forum, downloaded the Rave version. I've had to do it on the piece on the laptop because they won't work properly on the Mac. So we're just going to keep taking bits off until we can get to the hose. We'll crack on under the bonnet. So I've got the engine. Hose I need to get to is down here. Right, so we've got this far. We've taken the box out over here, which is easy. Nut there, nut there. Take the rubber strip off all the way across, and that just pulls out. We've got the inlet manifold off. That was 12 bolts along the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 across the bottom. Bit of a task, being as I'm in the wheelchair and Tina's getting the ones at the back, so that's quite helpful. I'm just going to have a bit of a rest now, and we'll decide how we go from now. We're going to obviously have to disconnect the wires on top of the injectors. And then try and get the injectors out. Oh, what joy. I think we're going to call it a day for today. This is going to be a multi-part video. I am terribly sorry for all you people out there that want to see it in one go. I don't feel... I was getting dizzy spells because of the pills that I'm on. I've not taken those pills today and I'm fine. I'm not going dizzy or anything, but trying to stand up at the car, lean over the bonnet, I'm finding muscles that I've not used in probably 4 years, so I'm getting the shakes and bits of, you know, getting a bit drained. So we're going to come out part 2 of the video, which we'll record in a few days time, because I'll probably have to order some parts for this, because we've taken the inlet manifold off. It says to replace the little rubber O-rings, so I'll probably do all that. So next time we come out, we're going to put the bonnet into service mode, and I'm going to try and sit on the slam panel and do it from there, sat down up there, which might be easier than me standing up and trying to lean over. So yeah, you've not got to see too much, but we've got so far. We're just trying to take the wires off of the injectors now, so we're going to leave it at that, and then we'll get back to you in part 2. So I hope you like this video. Please click the thumbs up. We're still on lockdown, day 10. Day 10, or
I think it was Tuesday.
say day 11. Say lockdown.
Oh, if it was Tuesday, you reckon 7
And it's Friday today.
and 10. Yeah. No, it's 10.
10. Day 10 of lockdown. Farmers are still out. We're still out. Obviously, all around the world, it's getting a little bit funny, but there you go. So, wash your hands, keep yourself safe, stay indoors, and from me and the Hobbit over here, it's bye for now.